All right, welcome back to A Tale of Two Wastelands. Here we are with Gideon once more. I think last time we finished up a quest for Tenpenny Tower and then did some infiltration for some Mirelurks trying to get in their nest, and holy shit, we have an arm. Nice.
Please, God. So thirsty.
Yeah, let's give this guy some water.
I'll never forget you. I...
Yeah.
I...
Can have your water, friend. This time we are going to engage with the Wasteland Survival Guide to learn about the history of Rivet City. And I think that's a question we asked before. I'm not sure to who. I think... I think it was the lady down in the Muddy Rudder. So... she talked about a few names that I'm having a difficult time remembering, but one of them was Dr. Lee. So maybe we can, I don't know, take a dip on down to the clinic. See if she has anything to say about that.
Any trouble in this area?
Yeah, this has always been a confusing place. At least it's not Vivek. That place was an absolute shithole. Lee.
I've already told you everything I know. I don't understand why you're still here.
Yeah, I... been looking around. I can't find him anywhere. I'm still trying, though. But I'm here on a... something else right now. What do you know about Rivet City's history?
I could tell you all about the science lab, but even though I was here near the start, I can't really help with the details of how it all worked out. It all seems like a lifetime ago. I'm afraid I've had a lot of things on my mind since those early days.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Good luck finding your father.
I think
What
there
else
was
do you want from me?
teleporting. Go check the Muddy Rudder now. See what's going on over there. We could stop in the clinic. I don't think he would have anything. Wouldn't know anything. Between last time and this time, I did stop on by the gun store, the Rivet City gun store. I dropped some stuff off at Megaton too, but I stopped by the gun store and they had a lot of 25mm grenades, and I mean quite a few of them.
What'll you have?
Beer.
Brock,
And
how
don't
come you
let it
never
get
put
empty.
the moves on me?
You're too young, and right now you're too drunk. Sober up. We'll see if you still want to have this conversation.
Barely can't reach her. Hi.
What the hell do you want?
What do you know about this place's history?
History? What, not enough shit around here already? You need to dig up more? Don't know if it ever had an official start. It's just been here forever. Stuck in the river and full of assholes.
Well, is there anything you can tell me about it?
Oh, sure. See, it's tied into the story about how Sister got his name. You ask him about that. He'll clear up all your problems. For good. Hell, take a dive off the flight deck while you're at it. Long as you stop pissing away my time.
I guess that's it then.
I'll be right here when you get thirsty.
Hey, stranger. Wanna buy a
Activate the
girl a drink?
anonymous gambler. What is this? What? Wait a second. Exchange caps for chips. Let's do just 10 right now.
One of the new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week.
Yeah, I heard she was drinking river water.
The ship's water
Aw.
isn't much better. If we don't get fresh water soon,
Is there-
we'll all end up like her.
There's no actual,
You don't look so tough.
yeah.
They call me sister. Don't ask.
Listen, I don't want any trouble.
Smart move. What did you want?
Guess, have you heard anything about Rivet City, its history?
Do I look like someone who cares?
Not really.
So do I.
Yeah.
Time
Brock
to get
here.
drunk.
I'm Brock, the bouncer. I take care of the troublemakers. You aren't going to be a troublemaker, are you?
No, I'm just here to talk.
Let's keep it that way. Belle can mix almost anything as long as it's beer or whiskey.
Yeah.
When that little shit gets here, watch him.
I think there's one person we know about who's really old and who's been here for a long time that we should chat with. And they're out there in the dark fog. The other side of the ship that's broken off. Yeah. Is that our house up there?
Please. Water.
Yeah. Seems we have a trader down here. Can chat with them. Stock Hoff.
Here to see the good doctor? Excellent.
Yeah. Let's see what we can
Tell me
buy.
what you need, and maybe I've got your fix.
Mostly food, actually. And Nuka cocktail schematics. Now, the Nuka cocktail does a lot of damage. Let's actually buy that. We've got plenty of caps. Plenty of caps. Buy a guana on a stick, because we like a guana on a stick. Yeah,
Thanks.
that's it.
Cheers, pal. Watch yourself out there.
Okay, we have a schematic here. Nuka-Cola Quantum, a box of detergent, turpentine, and a Braxo cleaner. Interesting. Maybe I'll have to look into doing that. Although I do think that having, for weapons specifically such as those, the one-time use explosives, that each weapon schematic you find gives you an additional, you can create an additional, like, weapon, basically, and an explosive. So for each one you find, like, the first one is 1, the second one is 2, third one is 3. So maybe they're not necessarily complete. Maybe they're, like, incomplete schematics that have a little bit of, you know, chemistry data each, exploring the possible potential of weaponizing Nuka-Cola. In which case, I think Gideon would look into it, definitely, but hang on to it, because he doesn't have really, like, a very good laboratory for exploring the applications of Nuka-Cola. Especially since those blueprints probably, I gotta say, don't have that much data on them. Somewhere lurks in here again. Damn it. Okay. Animal control? Interesting. I don't want to use my grenades here. How do I deal with you? Very tanky when not being shot in the face. Very good at blocking it too. Let's put some slugs in here. Go find Pinkerton. He was down over here. Hey, Pinkerton.
Stay sharp. They're everywhere.
Yeah. Can you tell me about Rivet City's history?
What? I have better things to do than yak about those backstabbers up topside. Now get going.
You've been here a long time. Like, surely you know something.
I know lots of things, but you've got no idea about most of them. Now, get going before I stop talking and start shooting.
I see.
Don't let your guard down.
Yeah, he doesn't seem too interested in talking. Might have to ask around a bit more, maybe in the markets, which is unfortunate because we're basically shunned from being there at the moment. What time is it? We gotta wait for 6 hours outside. We could ask Harkness about what he knows, but kind of hard to track him down when you don't have a marker for him. It's a big city. Do a little quick save. Wait another hour. Still not welcome here.
The market is closing. Time for you to leave.
Hi.
Stay away from me. What do you want? Are you one of them?
Listen, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you scared of?
I suppose it doesn't matter if I tell you. I used to be a slave. I saw a slaver on this ship. His name is Sister. I'm afraid he's after me.
Slaver. Listen, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna turn you in.
Really? Oh, thank you. Can you help me? I've been so worried with him around. I can hardly sleep at night.
Yeah, here, take some caps, maybe buy yourself a gun.
Thank you. I'll go to Flak and Shrapnel's just before closing. I don't have anything to give you, but I think I can trust you with a secret. If you ever go up north, there is a secret slave hideout called Temple of the Union. You might find them useful.
Okay. Let's talk with Brock here.
Don't tell me your
Oh,
problem.
we already talked to him. We can ask him.
I can give you a history of every fight in this place, but a history of the city? I got nothing. Bell's probably heard stories, but be careful asking about them. People like the privacy, you know? Otherwise, you might end up as history. Don't
Okay.
let...
Hey, didn't I
It's like
just tell you?
ask Flat.
Decided to check out the shop, eh?
Yeah, skip him. Do you know anything about the history of Rivet City?
Fred, I can't help you, pal. Been here for years, but all I know about the history is that it's a safe place to settle down. Maybe Bannon can help you out. He sure acts like he knows it all.
Yeah.
You to get out? I've got to lock up.
Bannon.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers.
Huh. Huh. Oh, maybe I can do a little bit of business with you.
Straight to the point. I like that.
Let's see what he has here, actually. Leather armor. A jumpsuit here we could probably use to repair ours. Nah. So I heard you're on the city council.
Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning. I can be very influential, if you know what I mean. Far more than Seagrave Holmes.
Yeah, and whoever this Seagrave is, you think he's a threat to your influence?
A threat? No, of course not. Well, maybe. He wants to replace me on the council. He's a shady character. I just can't prove it. Now, if someone were to find something incriminating in his room, well, let's just say I would be very appreciative.
Huh. Maybe I could ask you a bit about Rivet City's history?
Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the wastes. Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave?
Guess that makes sense then.
Precisely. After sponsoring the settlement and organizing the city council, I took my rightful place at its head. Oh, of course, we're all equals there. People would complain if we didn't at least say that. But you and I know better, don't we?
It's been a pleasure.
Come back soon.
Okay. We need to hurry it up here. We gotta keep going. Hi.
Let me introduce myself. I am Gary Staley, gourmet chef and gourmand. I'll be preparing your meal. My specialty is Meyerlurk cakes, although the iguana is very popular too.
Yeah. He's definitely, like, he likes the Meyerlurk cakes. Yeah, I'm partial to Meyerlurk cakes myself.
Then you are in for a treat.
Do you know anything about this city's history?
I know a lot of places opened up when they got the hydroponics bay working, but that's hardly the start of it all, is it? Actually, Vera Weatherly might know more. She's always here and talking with folks, so if anyone's picked up a story or two, it'd be her.
Okay. Well, I think I'm getting a little bit hungry myself.
Here is our menu, sir.
Where are my Meyerlurk cakes? Oh, look at them. They're heavy, though. They're heavy. We'll take 4. In like a paper bag with some napkins inside.
Another satisfied customer.
I'll let you get back to your customers.
Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
It's a pleasant place. Definitely better than the Brass Lantern. This is the flight deck. This goes straight out the back side of the thing. Okay. We need to get out of here before we get attacked.
You'd better get out of here if you know what's good for you.
I'm leaving. Okay, I think we're in the clear. That was the room that we weren't allowed in. So it wasn't actually the room. Let me take a visit. Didn't see Brian Wilkes here. Oh, Seagrave Holmes.
You must be new. I'm Seagrave. If you've got anything you want to unload, stop by my shop, Rivet City Supply.
Huh. Anything, really? About parts and junk and the like.
Yep, I'll take it all. One man's junk is another man's treasure.
Yeah. So Bannon tells me you're trying to steal his council seat.
Steal it? Hardly. He runs the council like it's his own personal bank account. He's supposed to represent all the market businesses, not just himself. It's about time he was replaced.
What do you know about Rivet City's history?
Oh, I really wouldn't know. I mean, long as I can remember, she's just been here, soaking up all the repairs and attention we can give her. I grabbed a wrench and joined in the reconstruction pretty much first thing out of the womb, but I never really cared about the politics.
Okay. What can you tell me about the reconstruction?
Oh, well, the old girl had seen a lot of damage, especially where the Mirelurks used to nest, and where the super mutants kept trying to get in. I guess the mutants and the Myers got so busy fighting each other, it gave us the time we needed to make this place shipshape. Does that tell you what you need to know? Anyway, we're here in Rivet City, and she's in good hands now.
Interesting. Can you think of anyone from back then who might know more?
Last feller I remember from back then was Mr. Pinkerton, and he must have left about a decade ago, after that spat with the science team. He used to have a storage shed in the broken-off bow of the ship. We always thought he was crazy for keeping stuff there. Might have kept a couple records down there, I guess.
Records.
Careful, though. Ship's a bit treacherous down there in her belly.
Interesting. That's enough about that, though.
Oh, right. I sort of lose track of time talking about the old girl.
Okay. That's it for me.
See you later.
Pleasant experience. We can talk to Vera here.
Welcome back, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just stopping by to, check in, ask a few questions. Have you heard any interesting gossip around lately?
Well, I really shouldn't tell you, but have you heard about Polly Cantelli? He's addicted to chems. His poor wife Cindy is at her wit's end.
Well, is there anything else?
You haven't heard? Angela has the hots for Diego. But since he's a priest, he's been putting her off. One of these days, she's just going to jump his bones.
Oh. What's the story with Dr. Lee?
She's not very social. Stays in her lab in the stern. She's smart, though. Real smart.
What do you know about Rivet City's history?
Well, I could tell you all about my hotel. But I'm sure I don't know anything about how Rivet City itself got started. I mean, you hear rumors and you make guesses, but I really couldn't say I know for sure. And I'd hate to lead you down the wrong path.
Is there anyone who would know more?
Actually, now that you mention it,
Yeah.
Seagrave may know more.
Seagrave.
He's been here since he was just a boy.
Alright, let's get out of here. Apparently we could just go back to Pinkerton and check his records manually. Actually, he
The
might...
shop's closed right.
Are there any other dialogue options here? Yeah, let's get out of here. We talked to him already. Henry Young. Talk to him.
This place could use a few more people willing to work. Everything is falling apart. I'm the only one willing to fix it.
Let's ask him. Yes, Seagrave Holmes. Everyone just points to him. He seems like a decent dude, too. Go to the stairwell here. Go back outside and do the old quick jump on over. I'm gonna take a shortcut here because I'm sick of taking a long route. Oh yeah. There is a spot where the rocks are just right by the bridge where the rocks are just shallow enough beneath the surface where you can't see them, but if you jump off you will die. That's happened to me quite a few times. Up here. And in through here. It's from the actual files here this time. Apparently he's got them squirreled away. Leave that alone. Maybe we could check the files here.
I really hope.
Gave us his password and we still have it. The city founders log. Okay. As the Rivet City Science Outpost has displayed significant stability in its location and reliable profitability for supply traders. Civilians set up settlements set up on the ship three-man council
If you're
to
not thinking
represent.
of breaking into there.
One to represent science, one to represent trade, and one to represent security? Like, that's what it was? Which makes sense, I guess. Oh, we can just fast travel back to Rivet City. No, wait, we don't even have to, because we already found the actual origin of Rivet City. It wasn't about the entire history, it was just how it started. So we can head back to Moira. Enter the crater side supply here. Hey, Moira.
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started?
Ancient crab people, no. Yeah, after quite a bit of searching, I think I found it.
Aha! Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it.
It began as a research station, which is why it's still a scientific haven.
With the protected location and resources that came from those scientific advances, I can definitely see how it grew so quickly. A bit of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, have a few of these for the next time you've got to be quick on your wits. Oh, and I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future.
Nice. Get a bunch of mentats. And the last subject is old technology, right? That sounds pretty interesting.
It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked, but a trader gave me this bit of electronics from the Robco factory. If there's a way to reactivate and control the robots there, it'd make for a good example of harnessing the past's technology for the book.
Okay. So just go in and connect the widget to the mainframe. I can do that.
Yeah, you should just be able to plug it into the mainframe at the Robco production facility. It'll give you access to the robots and terminals. Okay, here. And be sure to keep an eye peeled for any other examples of how to make old technology work for you out there.
Okay. Yeah. About those robots. See if there's
Fiddle with
anything
any...
here. I haven't been there yet. Hey, seeing as how I've basically been doing this Wasteland survival guide, and this is basically the last mission, I guess, I have to go on. Maybe I can ask you something more personal?
Why, I'm flattered. What would you like to know?
Why are you always working on such weird ideas?
Well, look around at the world we live in. It may be okay to you, but I've read about what it used to be like, and this wasn't it. So we all need something that keeps us going, despite all the terrible things around us. For me, it's things like this book.
I'm not sure what you're saying. You saying that these experiments are what keep you going?
No, it's like, did you ever try to put a broken piece of glass back together? Even if the pieces fit, you can't make it whole again the way it was. But if you're clever, you can still use the pieces to make other useful things. Maybe even something wonderful, like a mosaic. Well, the world broke just like the glass, and everyone's trying to put it back together like it was. But it'll never come together the same way.
So you're trying to make the world a better place than it was before.
Hey, it sounds crazy when you say it that way, but that's what I'm aiming for. Yeah. The Wasteland Survival Guide isn't much toward that lofty goal, but it's an important one. And that's why I need your help. I don't think I can do it alone.
Huh. I see. I guess I'll be going then. That was insightful.
Have fun out there, okay?
Interesting. Now, Gideon's basically just been trying to survive at this point, trying not to die. Like, the first and foremost. He hasn't really thought about that much, you know, what he would do otherwise. But maybe he found a bit of inspiration in that with Moira. You know, trying to make things better out here. I mean, he's been trying to do the right thing, but not necessarily trying to fix everything. He's just been
Please.
drifting.
Water.
Can give this guy
thank
some
God.
water. Yeah, we're getting low on water though. But this Robco facility was quite close to Tenpenny Tower. Again, this might be one of those moments where Gideon has sort of has a lasting impact on Gideon in some way. Robots out there. This guy seems to be in charge of them. Hi? I'm looking to start any trouble here. Hi.
Hello, stranger. I'm Tinker Joe, premier supplier of robotic parts and service throughout the DC Wasteland.
What are you selling?
Various things. You never know what might come in handy.
Scrap metal, scrap electronics, vile the scrap metal, of course. Those drained energy cells.
Thanks.
I'd like to buy a robot if you're offering.
I'm afraid these bots are all spoken for. I'm just delivering them now. I've got a custom Gutsy that isn't spoken for, but... well, RL3's a bit finicky about the company he keeps, and I don't think he likes the look of you. Nothing personal, of course.
A picky robot? How does that work?
General Atomics International programmed him to be a perfect soldier. And his simulated personality is designed to follow strict codes of conduct. It's just that some of these codes were a little less defined than others. So he won't travel with anyone he considers too extreme. And sadly, his version of too extreme seems to cover both sides of the coin. Slavers and saints alike. Sorry, pal.
Are you sure you just don't want to sell it to me?
Trust me, friend. Tinker Joe does not turn down the opportunity to make a sale. If that Gutsy would go with you, I'd sell him in a heartbeat. It's just that his programming's a bit off. He won't travel with anyone he considers too extreme. And
Yeah. Karma is too high. Well, it was kind of disappointing, but yes, that's all you can do.
later.
How may I serve you, Master?
Mr. Handy. Got a Protectron over there trying to keep up.
Another glorious day in this man's army.
Ah, I just need to crack my neck. Okay, when you crack your neck, is it like one pop? Because I can roll my neck and get like 10 of them out there. All in quick succession. Minimal pressure. Yeah. Gets a little stiff sometimes, but here we are. Let's slink on in here. Okay, robots on display. Plaques that we can't read. Interesting. Nuka-Cola robot. Right away, Stimpack. Start looting the area. As you do. As you do. Yeah, those scorched books. Not looking for, the scribes, I don't think, will accept the scorched books. Scorched. Also, we have a bloody giblet in here. Let's put on our night vision goggles. Not necessary, but it would help. It would help. Plus, it's cool, you know? It's cool. Okay, we don't need a shotgun to deal with you. Actually, do we have a knife here? Why? What happened? I didn't expect the object, the dead... Ooh. I didn't expect the random... freaking, Protectron corpse nearby to just explode. You know, maybe the rad roach, but not the... Not the goddamn Protectron. Ugh. Yeah. I think we did get a perk here, animal control. Yeah. Yeah, just extra damage against animals. We've killed a lot of bugs. A lot of bugs. Not so many animals, though. Not as many. It's still like 100 animals. Energy cells. That's probably a number that's pretty close to like an experienced hunter. Like a well-seasoned hunter in real life. My alert special. Bottle caps. Okay. We have our plus P rifle here. First aid kit. This place is eerily silent right now. Maybe there's stuff over here. All we know. This is the front. Bruh. Yeah, I forgot we have that 10-round mag. Very useful. Okay. Stealth boy. A lot of microfusion cells. Scrap electronics. We're in caution right now. It's not too hard to notice them before they notice us. Which is definitely helpful. We're getting a lot of scrap electronics here. Very nice. A lot of energy cells. Yeah, I'm not sure whether the hitboxes on the rad roaches are bad, or if it's just the wiggle of the weapon, the slight wiggle that's causing some of our shots to miss. Oh, you're fast one. Okay. There's plenty of loot to get here. Scrap electronics. Sensor module I think we need to start picking up more of. Vision battery, I will probably never pick those up because they suck. So useless. Sure, they're kind of valuable, but you always gotta look at the value to weight ratio. That's the important part if you're looting. Duct tape. A lot of duct tape. Good for us. Wonder glue. Big book of science. Actually, I just realized... Why? Why? I just realized how big that big book is. Son of a... There we go. Yeah, I keep getting jump scared by the robot corpses. Okay, that one's actually dead. I was about to lose my mind there. Nothing on that assembly line. Huh. How do we get up there? Yeah, let's take a jumpsuit to repair ours. Our utility... We can't, actually. That kind of sucks. Battle cap mine. Energy cells. Duct tape. A lot of duct tape here. That means a lot of explosives. Huh. That's scrap down there. Yeah. A few shots to the head. Fortunately, their incisors, or whatever they're called, aren't enough to get through our armor most of the time. Insufficient, for the most part. Nice. Nice. Getting sneak attacks off is just... it feels really fun. Just feels really fun. Hi. Again. Again, it happens every time, without fail. Offices and cafeteria. You know what? You know what? I'm honestly starting to get sick of these enemies here. The only things we've seen here are mole rats and rad roaches, so get a wasteland hot dog in there. I'm not sure that it's any use to us to actually sneak right now. Because even if it is a mole rat, we got a rifle here and a shotgun that we can just pull out at any time and lay waste to all manners of vermin. Thanks, game. Maybe we're being haunted by a ghost. Maybe there's like an actual ghost out there for some reason who really hates, like, envies Gideon or something. And has been stalking us and throwing a bunch of shit our way. Just being a nuisance. Ow. Can use one stim pack here. No reason not to. Looks like there might be one upstairs who's noticed us, hearing us through those gaps in the ceiling. Yeah. Scrap metal in the fire hose box. Bruh! Calm down. Bunch of loot here. And check more over in these rooms right here. This seems like the kind of room that would have a pre-war book hidden somewhere. Oh, Stealth Boy. Yeah, we haven't been in this room, actually. Very interesting. Oh, that's money. 3 caps. 12 gauge. Nikola Tesla and you. Yeah, a lot of very free skill points. That's a suitcase. No, briefcase. Nice. Quick tapping going. Okay, we came from here. This is where we entered, I think. I don't think we've been in this room, though. A lot of dead Protectrons here. A lot of dead Protectrons. One on a stick, somehow still preserved in that fridge. Yeah, let's get out of here. That's a DC Journal of Internal Medicine. Yeah, I don't care what's in that desk. I just want to go upstairs. Just want to finish the job here. There's so many rad roaches and not enough loot to justify my patience. A lot of energy cells. Interesting. I have one stuck in the corner there. Maybe licking some moisture off of some pipes that burst in the corner. That's why they were stuck in there. Not because of video game mechanics. And there it is, the mainframe. Let's check out over here first. Hi. Alright, alright. Here we have the mainframe. Looking very mainframey. Getting pretty close to level 10 here. That'll be very interesting. We're definitely going to level up this episode, 100%, guarantee. Free war book, stealth boy. Yeah. Okay. Average lock. Let's use our Programmer's Digest. Oh, shit. That's a hostile robot. Okay. Close the door here. Maybe we can fix it from the computer.
Identified.
Okay, arranging. No. 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 Humankind, close. No. 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 Repairing. Yes. Okay, we did it. Oh. That was a long one. Cease total liquidation. Initiate pest extermination. Operation guide. Basic operation, day-to-day pest extermination. You have rodents, total liquidation, robot shutdown. Is there a stress testing? Maybe there's a stress testing.
Scanning for hostile.
Something's going on out there. Something very strange.
Move along, please.
They seem to be minding their own business. Oh, that wasn't a sneak attack. Or it was, it just didn't do much. Should we hunt these guys down? I think we should. I think we should hunt these guys down. Get the loot we can. I mean, they're not especially dangerous to us. We're gonna have to teleport into this wall here to deal with this loser. And we're floating into the air perpetually. Okay. Don't get why that's happening. Okay, he's spazzing out. Gotta get out of here. This place is haunted. So the stress test, was that them fighting each other? I think it might have been. Scrap electronics. Yeah, so much scrap electronics. It's great. One shot to that frontal faceplate is enough to disable them. It's an ash pile. I think they were fighting each other. But I don't want to go hunt down all the robots. Oh. Yeah. Let's go downstairs. There's one right here. A lot of free loot. A lot of free loot. A lot of it's useful to us, too. Let's see here. I don't know the way down. If it were just normally up to me, I'd just jump straight down. Also, these Protectrons, they have a lot of dust on their face shields, making it very hard for them to see us as we crouch right in front of them. Sneaky like. Scrap electronics. There was one over here that we killed. I'm not going to go searching for any others because screw that. Is it you? No. Killed one. There's one more over here that we can hear squeaking about. Oh. It's a turret right here. Proper turret. Maybe. Yeah. I thought that might have gotten us to that level, but we're gonna get plenty from the experience of the quest we're about to complete. The final chapter. How much experience do we need? 45. That's quite close. It's quite close. It's gonna make ton. Megaton. Megaton. Same thing, basically.
Hey.
Hello. Continue up here. Very hard, yeah, that makes sense. We'll wait outside. Canonically, we're going to bed to take a nap. Is there a radbrush up there? I hear the chittering of wings. Take care of that for her. One bullet. One bullet. Hi.
Fiddled with any interesting technology lately?
Yeah, I reactivated the robots and I was able to modify their programming from the mainframe.
Harnessing the technology of the past and modifying it for your own purposes? That's just the thing. Tell me all about how it worked out.
Even after reprogramming, they were sort of questionable in their value as allies.
Well, they're only human. Or, made by humans. Well, probably manufactured by other robots, but you know where I'm going with this. Seems like a good thing to watch for when dealing with tech of any age. And it helps to pack a few pulse grenades, just in case. Here, have a few. Oh, and take my book on science.
No.
For some reason, I just can't get into the computer parts. But I've got the rest pretty much memorized.
Yeah, and that book is complete now, right?
Yes, that concludes our exceptional expert endeavor. I have to admit, I was worried it would go over some people's heads, but it should be fine. For all your hard work, I want you to have this mini nuke.
Ooh.
I kept meaning to use it to dig a well, but honestly, it just makes me nervous. Now, I just need to do a few last tweaks, and it'll be ready to print and distribute. Thanks for all the help.
Nice. Let me guess. You need me to print and distribute it, right?
So cynical. No. I can take care of all that with the few traders I know. What makes you think I'd force you to handle something so dangerous? Now you should just lie back and bask in the praise for helping with the book.
Yeah. Guess I'm pretty proud of the work there. I sort of put a lot of effort into it. How is it, by the way?
Oh, it's great! Why, with the information here, we'll save hundreds of lives, maybe even thousands. I'll share these with the traders, and soon everyone will know about the Wasteland Survival Guide. But first, here, the very first copy of our book goes to you. I couldn't have done it without you, my Wasteland Survival expert.
Oh. As a result of your painstaking research for the Wasteland Survival Guide, your survival skills have improved. Interesting. 100 experience. Yes, we're there. Like I said, so much more experience comes from the enemies than the quests. That's it for me.
Remember, I'll buy whatever you're selling.
And we have level 10. Oh, I like this quest. I like what just happened here. Okay. Let's see. What do we do? Sneaking. I think I plan to get explosives up a little bit. Might be wrong. Might be wrong. We have the ability to get that to 50 if we try. Medicine we could get up, maybe. Repair, that'd be pretty nice to get up. Science, I think, might be relevant to us now. But let's put 5 points into both explosives and sneak, and maybe put 4 points into something else. What are we feeling here? You know what? Let's get energy weapons up to 25 here. We have level 10 perks available to us now. Let's see what we got. Outsmarting bullets. Nice TF2 reference there. You may not be able to outsmart your enemy, but maybe you could outsmart their bullets. With this perk, your damage threshold goes up by 5 while moving around. Huh. Interesting. We're basically dodging bullets then. Night person. +2 intelligence and perception. Well, the sun is down. That is both inside and outside, okay. Mr. Sandman. While you're in sneak mode, you can gain the option to silently kill any human or ghoul while they're sleeping. So that's extra experience from those kills too. Hero now, an extra level, that's nice. Finesse, very good, very good. Yeah, more crits. This is probably one of my favorite perks in the game. Fight the Power is quite good. You know. We'll get to that later, though. Sneering and... yeah, not too many of them. I think there might be some other perks that I'm sort of not able to get because of, the skills, and I could rebalance those around, maybe. And just do a quick check around here. Nerd Rage would be so nice. I should get my science skill up, because that's really good. Plus 15 damage threshold, and that'll stack nicely with our That'll stack nicely with our ability there for VATS. Asthma spaz. Yeah, apparently there's nothing I could actually get that'd be that good. Okay. Finesse, I think, might just be the thing that we have to default to here. Beamballer is, in theory, decent, but not necessarily, because we're not a VATS build. Friendless, maybe there's, in theory, a time and place where that could happen. But I don't think so. Not for a while, at least. I don't know. Are we gonna go to Demolitions Expert 3 now? Are we actually gonna do that? That is extra damage. But I really like the idea of some other things, you know? Spreading our skills out a bit more. Maybe Thief 2. Gun Nut. Ah, it's a really hard decision this time around. Intense Training might be it. It might be it. Because we have Demolitions Expert. When you think about it, that's less than 20% extra damage on top of what we have now. I think it's more along the lines of, like, probably 15%, because we already have the extra. We're basically at 140% already. It's not as impactful as the first two ranks of the perk. Although it is thematic. Toughness. Okay. I think... Retention, in theory. I think maybe Finesse. Let's default to Finesse for now. It'll definitely be useful to us. Quite useful. We've reached level 10 with good karma. Dignitary, what does that do? Nothing. Okay. But here we have Survival Expert. Survival Expert. Hold on a second. Wait a second here. I did everything right. Wait. I think that the quest gives you different rewards depending upon how well you do it. What optional objectives did I not complete? Hold on. No, hold on. Super duper mart food, advanced radiation sickness. A bunch of extra. Okay, learned all of the... Yeah, we did every objective. What the hell? Did the game just straight up steal this from me? Okay, I should have not have done this within the in-game browser, but I'm gonna have to censor that. But still. Really? Hold on. Let me see what the actual rewards for that perk are. Poison and radiation resistance, kind of useless, but the 4 points to medicine and science are actually quite useful. But again, it's like, I feel like it's kind of bugged because I did all of the optional objectives and I should be getting all of the reward for that, but I guess not. I should be getting 2 extra skill points out of that and a little bit more damage resistance. Yeah. Okay. Kinda sucks. You can also get a...
I wish there were more people like you.
You can also get, like, other skills, except in medicine and science. You can get a speech and sneak as well. And if you answer correct, like, do all these side objectives, you should be getting 6 to each of those 4 skills, which is really good. I feel like that's a fair source of skills for Gideon, but, like, yikes. I feel like I've been cheated out of quite a bit there. Yeah, it's not... I'm not too sad about it. I'm not too sad about it. Maybe I can find a way to remove that, that perk and give me the actual Survival Guru, because I absolutely did everything correct there. You look at it right there. You can verify that for yourself. Yeah. Huh. All that said and done, I think we might wrap it up here. This has been a shorter one, but I'm okay with that. As for what we'll do next time, let's consider this here. I do want to maybe start getting into the DLCs soon. We were told about this place called the Temple of the Union, and that's not too far from Canterbury Commons. Apparently that's a slave hideout there. Moira did tell us about how... She did tell us about, like, her objective was to, instead of, like, trying to rebuild the old world, trying to make better pieces from what you have now than it was like before. And maybe, you know, hearing about slavers, maybe he might want to try to do something about that. Maybe. So maybe that's what we'll do next time. We can stop into Walter and drop off our scrap metal here.
Yeah? What is it?
Drop off all of our scrap metal.
Well...
Get some nice experience. Nice bottle caps for it. It's worth it just for, like, the chip experience. Yeah. So maybe next time we'll go check out the Temple of the Union and... yeah, deal with that situation. Yeah, I've been thinking about the DLCs and maybe how I could segue into them without necessarily finishing up the main quest. I think there might be a path ahead of us where it might make sense to do that. Yeah, but all that being said and done, I think I'll see you next time on A Tale of Two Wastelands. Alrighty.